Alright everyone, here we go. It's our semi-weekly look. I thought in these current energies it'd be a lot of fun, very interesting anyway, to do a twin flame journey update. You know, the twin flame journey. That ride down a rocky road with no shocks on the car and you got to take a piss the whole way. Yeah, that one. Well, let's see if we need to get the bucket out from the back and maybe have the driver turn and not look for a second. This right here is Twin Flame Journey. One deck for Divine Feminine and one deck for Divine Masculine. I'm going to do things a little different this time. I like to cross-check my readings. It's always important. As far back as I can remember, this has been the Divine Feminine deck, the animal deck, and this has been the Divine Masculine, the big light seer deck. Today we're going to do a flip. We're going to flip them around. This is Divine Feminine, this is Divine Masculine, and we're going to clarify with their respective smaller versions. And we'll see where we're at. We'll see where the BMW of the Divine Feminine is versus where the 74 Pinto of the Divine Masculine is doing. It's a good way to cross-check. We get a different opinion. Like going to a doctor, right? You get a second opinion sometimes. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you probably found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? Okay, there's a whole playlist of these on my channel. Check the playlists. For those of you that are new, you might be in a different place in this journey. We've been tracking it since the summertime. Generally, I do about one of these every 2 weeks, but this time around, lately, it's been one a week, just to kind of see where we're at. I'm shuffling the deck right now for the Divine Feminine, which is most of my viewers here. My channel attracts Divine Feminine. All right, so here you go. You're the majority of Divine Feminines are the non-runners in this cycle. They're the ones waiting for someone to turn around and come back and say, hey, you got some splaining to do. Let's see where we're at. Divine Feminine. Let's see what we got here. Shuffling the deck right now. A deck I don't usually use for Divine Feminine. I'll be interested to see if it's got anything else to say. Here we go. I got my shuffle. I see your bottom card. I see your top card. It's the King of Swords. Crossed by the Eight of Cups. Yeah, that's about right in these energies. Why? Well, these energies right here, as I've been talking about in a lot of my readings lately, are bringing stuff up from the depths for everybody, up to the surface to take a look at. No way to carpet sweep it. No way whatsoever. The Divine Feminine is walking toward their happiness. If this is broken, it's broken. They're walking away. They've got a BMW, it's running fine. It's cruising up an empty freeway, a desert road, straight line drive, 120, 130 miles an hour, no problem. Piece of cake. The King of Swords, I like the King of Swords. Knows the truth, is the truth, speaks the truth, isn't afraid to tell the truth. And this is sort of the Divine Feminine getting real with themselves. Realizing that when it's broken, I don't sit and wait for it. You're not waiting for anyone. She's already walking. Male or female, it's a she on the card. She's already walking. Okay? And you leave the door open for them. A lot of you are taking my advice. I've been telling you this. Leave the door open. Go about your business. If they come in and they come right, yay. If not, whatever, but you'll find in your self-worth, the King of Swords has some high self-worth. He don't take shit. Male or female, no genders here, okay? So that's your baseline card, okay? Let's see, I'll put these right here. Let's see where the Divine Masculine is with the deck I usually use for you. So it should come out, you know, it should be a slightly different angle than we normally would get from it. The animal deck tends to go pretty deep and dig down into the depths, you know, it's like into the shadows. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Give me the energies around my runners here. I won't just specify Divine Masculine. Not all Divine Masculines ran, but the majority in this particular cycle did, for sure. They had to learn vulnerability. We learned that early on in one of the earlier Twin Flame Journey readings. So let's see. Give me the Divine Masculine universe. Okay. I got it just, the bottom card, I'm going to show it to you in a second. It just proves it doesn't matter what deck I use. It's a douche commercial for the divine feminine who's got their shit together. They're awesome. And for the divine masculine, it's the fucking Burger King. Always the King of Wands, ego, pride. Gotta have it their way. That's why we call it the Burger King energy. This cobra here puffing up, right? This is the affecting energy. This is their bottom card, like your Eight of Cups was. Let's see what's on top. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Four of Cups. A lot of regret. I don't doubt it. I've been telling you this. Go watch some of my readings lately. I've been saying this left and right, over and over. There's a lot of disappointment, a lot of regret, just a shitload of it about their behavior. There's some embarrassment here about the way they acted. I mean, they ran. I don't care if your person's a 300-pound football player, burly guy. They ran like a little girl from this connection, from the love of it. Ran. And the King of Wands, yeah, he or she is a bit of a phony, you know, just like this cobra, a bit of a phony. They coil up and then they puff up the hood. You know, it's still just a skinny little snake. They're just afraid to be vulnerable. And now they regret that. That's nice. That's not, universe saying, hey Steve, it doesn't matter which deck you use. I got this 74 Pinto right here. It's right there. It really is. There's a lot of regret. Oh, there is, and there's fear here too. Oh, you got the King of Wands quaking in their damn cobra boots that you might tell them to fuck off. And you know what? Of all the kings in the deck, this is the one to tell you to fuck off right here. They should be afraid because on the divine feminine side, I've got the King of Swords crossed by the Eight of Cups. You're already walking away. Hey, these cups are broken. This son of a bitch ran from me and they only got a 74 Pinto. I can't, I can't do anything with that. I'm going to walk away toward my happiness. You left the door open for them. And if they want to follow you, they're going to need to run to catch up. Like I said, they better get stepping. I'm telling you, the divine feminine's doing great. Okay. Let's take the little light seer deck and clarify for the divine feminine. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card on the divine feminine here. Let's see where we go. Let's go. All right. Let's see where we go here. All right. Divine feminine. There's so much regret there. And fear of just, well, and they got a lot of damn gall for that. They rejected you, sir, which should serve them right. They've suffered some karma on their side. Even if it's just all of this regret, the woulda, coulda, shoulda of it all. Tell me about the King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. All right, I got my show. Now, the crossing card is at the bottom. It's going to be crossing the middle card that I pull here, okay? So I'm going to pull them. What's on top of the King of Swords? The Magician. My God, it's another douche commercial. The fucking divine feminine, just like last week, the divine feminine's talking to animals in the woods. Everybody's loving. Oh, for God's sake, the middle card is death. No, that's not bad. If you're new to tarot, oh my God, you've been watching too much TV. They always do this on TV shows. They pull the death card when they have a tarot reader on a TV show. And it's supposed, oh, it's bad, it's evil. No, it's good. Especially when it's sitting on top of a magician and I know what's crossing it. Right here is the Hierophant. Jesus Christ. Crossing the death card at the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, for fuck all. Why do I even bother pulling on you? I should just do a twin flame journey with one side. I mean, it's the Hierophant is bookending the Magician. You've learned a thing or two from this. Remember, the Eight of Swords. Where's that Eight of Cups? I keep calling it Eight of Swords. The Eight of Cups is crossing the King of Swords. You're not taking any shit. Nothing. If it's broken, you're gone. And you learned this from this connection. It changed you spiritually. You all went on a spiritual journey. In that BMW of yours while you're cruising up the freeway. You went on a spiritual journey. Led into gold, alchemy energy here. Led into gold here, death, rebirth, and Wheel of Fortune just speeds it all up. It tells me it's already happened. 180-degree turn. You're much different than you were when they first rejected you. They're much different than they were when they first rejected you. But the fact that you're much different than you were when they first rejected you explains why they're picking up so much fear energy and it's swirling in them about you might tell them to fuck off. I think you might, if they don't come right, because you're already moving toward, you found your self-worth, you're already moving toward your happiness. They're going to need to run to catch up to you. That 74 Pinto is way behind in this race. And look at that, I accidentally left the Strength card while I was trying to move the deck. Your heart chakra is open. It's different than it was now. This connection has changed profoundly, led into gold, the divine feminine. There is no doubt about it. The majority of you watching are not waiting for this person the way you were before at this point in the journey. You've had a spiritual awakening on crack, led into gold. I got nothing else to say. Let's take the little animal deck and let's clarify this over here. Let's talk about the divine masculine. It's unreal. It doesn't matter what deck I pull from, and it's nice to cross-check. Like I said with doctors, it's nice to get that second opinion. But we get a second opinion from a deck that I don't recall I've ever used for your side in this journey. I may have way back, but not in recent ones for sure. All right, let's see what we got here. Tell me about this Four of Cups, universe. What's this Four of Cups about? Besides all this disappointment and fear of rejection or being rejected. What do we got here? Tell me about the Four of Cups. Okay. Okay. Again, the bottom card, the crossing card, crosses the middle one. In your case, it's Wheel of Fortune crossing death. Jesus Christ, that's fabulous. Fabulous energy. Whole new life for you. What do we got here? What's on top of the Four of Cups? Judgment. They want to come to you. They want another chance. Yeah, well, of course they fucking do. And it's huge. The energy is set for it. It's what I've been telling you in recent readings. The energy of the divine masculine side is headed for the divine feminine side, like a freight train. But the thing is, it needs to be. She already gone. All right? Already gone. It's like that Eagles song I give you sometimes. It's a song called Already Gone. It's a song about someone putting them on a shelf. And it's like, hey, fuck you. You don't put me on a shelf. I'm already gone, baby. It's like that. The King of Swords. You're moving on. You've got your spiritual journey. This person over here, the energy is set for it. They're nervous about communicating with you. I got birds in the air. This card is a perfect color match for this card. Energy match is perfect. And it's sitting right on top of it. They want a second chance. The energy is coming toward the divine feminine like crazy. Whether they show up in the 3D or not is up to their free will. It doesn't matter. Even if you're not expecting this person anymore, it doesn't matter. The energy is coming towards you, which is going to cause dreams. It's going to cause all kinds of fucking things. I have no doubt if you're dreaming about this person. I have no fucking doubt. With Judgment sitting on top of the Four of Cups. That's how they feel. Sadness, regret. I want a second chance, but I'm nervous about coming to get it. But the energy is pushing them. It's actually dragging them, to be honest. What's the center card? The Hierophant. They get a Hierophant too. This connection is profound, but theirs is higher up. You affected them more than they affected you. You needed to learn some self-worth, divine feminine. You did. All right, you picked it up, but you picked it up from other sources. This connection sparked the need for the spiritual journey, but you did reading, you watched videos, you did all sorts of things to get your self-worth up. They got it all from you, all from this connection, with this being the center card. And I can tell you, and I'll show you in advance, crossing the Hierophant, their center card, is the Hermit. Yeah, this person is thinking deep about this, deep. You awakened the soul in this person, and they are a very ego-based person, which is why they ran. The King of Wands doesn't want to be vulnerable. They make you believe anything is possible. They're the bullshit artist on the date, that kind of thing. The one with the rented car telling you it's theirs, all that kind of stuff. All of it. There's a lot of deception. There always is. It shows up in 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords, false victories and stuff like that. This person is awake. And I told you that in the last Twin Flame journey, and I will tell you that now. They are awake. And this connection has changed them more than it has changed you. All right, what's on top of the Hierophant? Everything you're like, oh, okay, whatever. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, look at the card. You're the Queen of Pentacles. This connection has changed them more than it has changed you. You did more for them. This connection affected this person on a high level. The Hierophant moves up a click. It's crossed by a Hermit, and sitting on top of it is the Queen of Pentacles. You woke up their soul. You did. You woke up somebody's soul. Somebody was surrounded by energies around them that were not in line with their soul. They were living all ego and no soul. You woke up the soul. It's right here. They need you more than you need them. They're the spawn, you're the adult deer. It's right there. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. These cards just backed up my energy read 100%. I'd say 110%, like some people do, but that's not mathematically possible. And my nerdy friends that watch this would get on me about that. But anyway, it really is. It's right there. This energy is coming towards you. All right, I'm going to pull some future influence here. All right, let's go. Let's do this. What's the future influence? I'll pull it right here for the Divine Feminine. All right, let's see. Let's see where we go. Future influence for the Divine Feminine. What is it? Let's see where we go here. Amazing how these readings always come. I love doing these Twin Flame Journey readings because they always come out exactly the way the readings are doing. You know, they back up the readings. It's like all of the readings condensed into one reading. It's amazing. All right, here we go. Let's see. Future influence for the Divine Feminine. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, Jesus, not again. Okay. Strength card wanted to come back. We accidentally left it there. After a long shuffle, it ended up back at the top. Next card is the Eight of Pentacles. Next card is the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. Your fortunes have changed. This is by opening your heart chakra, right here, opening the heart chakra. Your fortunes are changing, both in cups. And this Wheel of Fortune makes this Eight of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles to a degree a grab bag. It's everything. Wands, cups, it's all of it. Swords even. You're probably smarter now than you were before. Certainly not going to fall for someone with a 74 Pinto again who runs from you. The next time somebody runs from you, you're just going to let them go. Because if somebody wants to leave you, let them. They'll fucking regret it. Right? You've learned that lesson. You're smarter now. You're better. You're faster. You're like the $6 million Divine Feminine. Right? You got bionics. You're smarter. You're faster. You got some bionic eyes, some bionic ear, all kinds of stuff. This Wheel of Fortune crossing here. Your fortunes are changing because your heart chakra's open. You're living life by the cup, not by the pentacle, and not sitting in a corner crying in a ball with some bonbons and Oreos or something. You're doing all right. You got it going on. The Six of Pentacles here tells me that. It is minor arcana here. It's crossed by major arcana and headed by major arcana. The energy is there. If you believe it, it's true. All right? Don't doubt it. One drop of Windex ruins 5 quarts of chili, and Gordon Ramsay calls you a donkey. It only takes one drop of negative energy to ruin a whole pot of positive. All right? Negative energy feeds itself. It doesn't need to be fed. And that's a problem. You know, it grows like a cancer. It takes care of itself. It just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. All right? So don't. Have faith. Forget about, anything else but faith. It's right here. You've changed. You've grown. This is good. This is nice. Which also explains, and that's 2 Wheel of Fortunes, by the way. And underneath, the Wheel of Fortune crossing here and here. Both cards is proof of it. And as more proof, you want more proof? 10 Cups and the Fool. If I was to continue underneath the Wheel of Fortune. 10 Cups. Happiness. Happily ever after. The Fool. A whole new way of looking at life. A whole new journey. You've moved to a new level. Okay? That's your future influence. Good things happening for you. And it's all because your heart chakra is open and you're not letting fear run your life. You're letting strength run your life. You found your self-fucking worth. It's right here in the Strength card, which is the head, the top card here. All right. Ooh, it's fucking unreal. Okay. Wow. Divine Feminine, man. Okay, let's get some future influence for Mr. or Mrs. 74 Pinto here, who is awake and wants a second chance. A lot of disappointment. There's a lot of, you're not living in fear. You don't have fear. You're living life by the cup. Your heart chakra's open. You've got strength and power. And it's reflecting here with Wheel of Fortune all over the place. On this side, there's fear. Fear of rejection. Fear that you'll reject them. They're still living in fear. And that's a problem. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the future influence for the Divine Masculine. All right. The words are just drama for you. I've already put the intention out. Don't worry about it. I could talk about my refrigerator right now if I wanted to. I've already put my intention out. But just for drama and video purposes and to prevent dead air, let's say, give me the future influence, oh overlords of the universe, for the Divine Masculine. Right? Do my best Southern preacher voice for you. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got for the Divine Masculine future influence. What is it? It's the Three of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, they're coming for you. They're coming for you. They are. It's fakey. They're going to try. For most of you, they're going to try. For some of you, they're going to chicken out. And make sure you heard me say that. A lot of you got selective hearing. For a lot of you, they're coming towards you. For most of you, they're coming towards you. For a few of you, they're going to chicken out. I promise you. Why? Fakey McFakerman just land here. The rattlesnake. Now, your person has now shown up as both the Cobra, the Burger King, and the rattlesnake. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Both. They reflect as both. Now, I know you want me to say, it's a divine couple. It's a divine couple. You don't want to be that divine couple. King and Queen of Wands are a pretentious couple. Worried about outward appearances. That they're like one of those couples on one of those like Orange County Housewives shit shows, you know, where those people argue about nothing and worry about the shit they buy, brag about their money, that kind of. You don't want to be that divine couple. No, your person is that divine couple all within themselves. Both of their energies is King of Wands and Queen of Wands. We have both divine masculine and feminine energies within us. That's them. That's who they are. That's what got them into this mess. They've changed, but now they're nervous. It's easy to fall back on fakey McFakerman, right? To not tell you exactly how they feel. Put out a pretense. It's no big deal. You know, I always give the example when I see these energies, when I feel these energies that are here, of someone walking down the street and they trip over a sidewalk crack, right? And rather than just let people laugh at them and whatever, they pretend they plan to do it. Oh, I plan to do that. Like it was some kind of pratfall or something. No. You were just a fuckwit and you tripped. But you can't have anybody thinking you did. You know, that kind of thing. What's on top? Four of Wands. Yeah, they're coming for you. Also, this tells me this person has a lot of disappointment and regret. For some of you, they spent a lot of time pretending, probably telling you that their relationship or their life on their side is great. It's fantastic. It's Four of Wands. It's a fucking lie. If it comes out of this rattlesnake, it's a lie. If it comes out of this King of Wands, it's a lie. King of Wands makes you believe anything is possible. Yeah, that's my Ferrari. I didn't rent it when they fucking rented it. All right, that kind of thing. For some of you, that's the case. For all of you, they're coming towards you. They want another chance. They want the new beginning here. What's on top of that? The Queen of Swords, and they're afraid to death that you're going to cut them out. Look, they show up as the Queen of Swords. You show up as the King of Swords. All right? They are afraid to death. It's probably going to turn into a fight of some kind of an argument when they do show up. And I'll tell you why. Because you found your self-worth. Also, as a couple, the King and Queen of Swords fight a lot. They do. The King and Queen of Wands that are within your person, both contained within your person, also fight a lot. But they don't let people hear it or see it. Oh, heaven forbid. We've got an image to keep up. Oh, my God. We must keep it quiet. Shh. And if somebody finds out, they pay them off. You know, shh, 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 like that. The King and Queen of Swords, that's drag them out in the street fighting. They'll go right out in public, chase each other down the damn road, that kind of thing. It is. People know they fight in grocery stores. They fight everywhere. It doesn't matter. They are reflecting as the Queen of Swords. You are reflecting as the King of Swords. And it might turn into an argument because you found your self-worth. You're not phony. You're not fake. You're right here with the Strength card. You get a Wheel of Fortune crossing both death, rebirth, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is your fortunes changing. It's an amazing energy. You're going to have money to give out. You're going to have love to give out. This Wheel of Fortune makes all these pentacles here a grab bag. It's all of it. It's everything. The whole deal. The whole shebang, as Paul Newman would say. Right there. Eight of Cups. Crossing this Four of Wands, why do I say they're coming towards you? Is the fucking Three of Wands. 3 wands goes to 4 wands. That's someone coming towards you. Take my word for it. If you watch this reading and you say, this guy Steve, he's shit. Right? Not the shit, my street name, but you say, I'm shit. Fine, I'm shit. But you take my word for one fucking thing. The energy of the Divine Masculine is coming toward the Divine Feminine like a fucking freight train. And I don't think the Divine Feminine, I think they have a right to be worried a little bit here with this Four of Cups. Because I'll tell you what, the King of Swords, male or female, as I said before, don't take no shit. And this person here, normally I'd say that too about the Queen of Swords. She don't take no shit. But I can't say that here. Because the Queen of Swords is bookending their Queen of Wands energy. Alright? And these two don't get along. They're not going to have lunch together. The Queen of Swords finds this energy way too pretentious and superficial. The Queen of Wands is scared shitless of the Queen of Swords, so they clam up and they lie and they kind of tone things back and all of that, if not just shut up completely. So what you've got here is someone who is going to kind of take shit. Well, okay, is not going to take shit, but in a different way than you're not going to take shit. You're going to call them on their shit, and then they're just going to give you more shit. Like lies kind of shit, pretense, all right? So if they come in and almost start to tell you that they love you, and you get kind of pissy about it, like, where have you been? Why'd you run? Then they're going to take it back. They're going to, Queen of Wands will kick in and dial it back a little bit. Like, oh, well, I didn't mean I love you. I just meant, like a friend, or like I love my brother or something like that. Yeah, no. Can never be truthful, the Queen of Wands. That's why it's a rattlesnake on the card. That rattle is a lie. It doesn't do anything. It's just they coil up. They just don't want to strike, because if they strike, they're vulnerable. They have to stretch out to do that. So that's the energy of this person. They've changed, but they're scared. They're still living in fear. They're still letting fear. Look at it this way. They're a fear-based person, and you're the shit. Okay? And the shit. My street name I share with you. Okay? And you're not going to take shit. And they're worried about that, and they should be, because they can pick up on that energy, which causes them to worry about that. See, everything's connected. Everything flows along. It's like kung fu here with the moves and all this stuff. It is. It's all very fluid and flowing. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. They're coming towards you. Just like I told you last week, the 74 Pinto can't catch up to the BMW, so they're going to pull a rifle out of the back and shoot your tire out as you're driving away, and then come Fakey McFakerman and help you try to fix the tire. As if they didn't shoot it out just a few minutes ago. It's not their fault. It's flat in the first damn place. But on the plus side, I do like the look of where this Hierophant is for them. They've changed. They have changed. They have grown, right? But they're still fear-based. And that's core programming within them. Their energies, their core male, masculine and feminine energies are the Queen and King of Wands. That you learn in childhood for most people. You grow up this way. You grow up in a family like that. Things are handed to you, or it's the mark of the entitled fuckwit when I see these two energies within a person, okay? These are their energies, masculine and feminine. That's acquired. That's something that they learned either in childhood when they were growing up, or maybe they married a pretentious person and that energy rubbed off on them, and we see that a lot. People get successful. They used to be really cool when you knew them, and then they get successful and then they turn into an asshole. We all have somebody like that. We all know somebody like that. I know 100 somebodies like that, I'll tell you. But that's because of this energy. They turn into this, okay? So either way, they want a second chance. They're a fear-based person, you're not. You're a strength-based person. So don't let them walk all over you. Don't let them come in and snow job you. Don't. Be that King of Swords energy. That's how you're reflecting. Worry about your changes, all right? Keep walking toward your happiness. Leave the door open for this person, and if they come through and they don't suck, or you think you can work with them, right? Like this right here, you're going to need to raise them up, like this mama deer needs to raise that fawn. If you think you can work with them, if they're honest with you to the peak of which they can be, and you're satisfied with that, then work with them. It's your decision what you do with them. The energy is coming towards you. The 3D person, a few of you, I'm going to tell you your person's going to chicken out. All right, they can't possibly, this is a lot of ego, having both your feminine and your masculine in King of Wands energy. It's a lot of ego, and they can't have that hurt. So for some of you, they're just too far gone. Okay, so again, I reiterate, keep walking toward your fucking happiness. If the cups are broken, walk away. That's what the divine feminine learned. You learn that when the fucking cups are broken, you keep walking away. It's like I told you in last week's Twin Flame Journey. You learned when you go down the wrong road, you take a wrong turn, you don't keep driving. You turn the fucking car around and go back to the main road and get to the right turn down further down. The divine masculine here, because of their ego, what they do is they go down the wrong road and keep going. And going and going, and they lie, oh, my relationship is happy, or my life is happy, or I don't love you, no, I don't want this. Soulmates, nah, we're not soulmates, all that stuff. And yet there is so much regret here, so much disappointment in themselves, and that they've disappointed you, and all of that. You're very special to this person. I don't give a fuck what they tell you in the 3D. To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about what most people tell me in the 3D. I get lied to on a daily basis. I'm a human lie detector, and trust me, the words that come out of people, if someone is talking to you, they're probably lying, okay? It's 78% of the time, to be honest with you, than in my research of human nature over the course of my life. And I started that research when I was just a little kid, so we're talking 40 years of research. They have a lot of respect for you, is what I'm telling you. I don't care what they tell you. What they're going to tell you is rooted in ego and fear, but they can't get you out of their mind. They want all they want with every fiber of their being with the judgment here is a second chance. That's why the energy is coming towards you like a freight train. They're almost manifesting a second chance with you. Almost. It's like a butt dial manifest. What you do with it is up to you. Don't lose this energy. Okay? I harped on you a little bit in telling you about the strength card and the heart chakra being open and how that changes your life because you're living by the cup. I got a whole blog article on living by the cup. Just search for it. Use the search function. I don't remember what the fucking title is. Just search Life by the Cup. It'll find the words in a thing, and it'll show you which one it is. It's important. It's very important that you do that, because the cups are what bring you everything. That's why when they're broken, you fucking walk away. You don't stay in things past their expiration date. This person for you, for a lot of you, is well past their expiration date. They blew it. They fucked up. They're still living in fear. But leave the door open for them while you walk away toward your happiness. It's fine. If they can catch you, they can have you. How about that? That's a nice policy. If they can catch you in their 74 Pinto and your BMW doing a $120, $130 up the freeway, well then Godspeed to them. All right, bring it. But they got to come real. They've got to be real and show up right. All right. It's hard for this energy to do that. I won't lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat here. I know these energies well. I live in Los Angeles. I know these energies well. Okay, this is, I go down to the Beverly Center and run into this all day long. Okay, not a problem. All right, but I'll tell you what, very soon, if it's going to happen, it's very soon. They're looking at options toward coming towards you, because that energy is coming in like a freight train. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do. If I helped one person today, especially with this reading, I hope the fuck you were listening. If I help one person today, I've done my job. I hope some divine masculines are watching and you're listening. Don't live life by fear. Don't live life in ego. It's life by the cup. Just look at the difference in the two sides. I mean, a Wheel of Fortune twice, over beautiful cards. Come on, right? Give me a break. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares. Good luck, everyone. Stay tuned. Your March monthly readings are coming up. Probably going to start maybe tomorrow, probably most definitely on Monday, with a March 2022 monthly overview for all signs. Like I always start my individual sign readings with an overview. March is going to be a very different, I'm going to say different month. All right, so make sure you watch my Q1 first quarter of 2022 reading as well. That's in a playlist too. All right, very important. This is nice to see though, overall. You know, I say a lot, I'm telling you the truth here about the energy, but they've gone through they had a spiritual journey too, okay? These energies are just tough to get past. All right? These are core programming for a lot of you within this person. But you're a big help to them, and it's bringing you good karma right here. A lot of it. So stay in this energy, all right? Good luck, everyone.